Here's a situation you may run into if you have a type layer and you wish to transform it. You press Command or Control T and you can do certain transformations like scaling and rotating. But the problem is if you try to go to the transform command and use some of these ones like distort and perspective, those are grayed out. So we just escape out of there. The problem is that I have to consider rasterizing this text to be able to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and just duplicate this type layer a couple times, and just so I have some backup here, you'll see why, so I can compare the difference. So on this top one, let's just Control or right click and choose Rasterize Layer. And now if I hide these other two and do my free transform, I can still do the same kind of transformations, but if I also now hold down Command Option Shift or Control Alt Shift, you can see I can do some pretty heavy-duty perspective type things which I couldn't do before. Now here's the problem. When I go ahead and click Enter to render that, you'll see that the quality suffers because, of course, I'm enlarging the size of our type. So here's an alternate approach, and we'll compare the two in a moment. I'm going to come back to this one, and instead of rasterizing the type, I'm going to go to my Layer menu and choose Type, and then Convert to Shape. Now this Convert to Shape means it makes it a shape layer, which means it's vector. So now if I do my free transform, Command or Control T, then use the same shortcut, Command Option or Control Alt Shift, and do a major transformation, stretch it out. You can see the difference in the quality because I'm actually scaling vectors now. I'm going to hold down the Option or Alt key and just click on this vector mask so we can see it a little easier. And then we can compare the two. Let's move this out of the way a little bit. I'm going to move this one up a bit and the other one down a bit, just so we can compare. You can see very clearly the quality. Now at this point I might still choose to rasterize this layer, but at least now I'm rasterizing it after the fact. So anytime you want to transform type, make a copy and consider changing it to a shape layer instead of rasterizing before you transform, and you'll get very good results. I'm Dave Cross. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again next time soon on another episode of Video Tips for Photoshop.